This week we have a super special episode of the Grappling Dads.
You did it again, dude. Stop it. It's a Grappling Dads podcast. Get it over with.
Grappling Dads, whatnot.
Trying to make it into a fucking infomercial.
Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen.
And the violence has started already.
That's right.
All right, what do we got? Yeah, he's Paul. I'm Kip.
Yeah, check.
What up?
This week we're going to go over Kroyler's pro tip.
What seems to be a hot button? This pro tip's a hot button.
Well, it's like it's an interlude. It's a pro tip interlude.
Yeah, because he cut the fuck in with this one.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Like, hey, we have this beautiful.
I got this.
Gonna go through the stripes and then.
I got this.
Stopping for this.
I got this diatribe of an email, and I loved I loved most of it except for the parts where he's mocking the shit out of us. That hurt a little.
I mean, I haven't read it as usual.
Oh,
I saw the pure magnitude of the amount of writing, and I'm like, I ain't reading that.
You opened up and went, nope.
I didn't know it was a open swipe. Nope.
Yeah, if I have to swipe
and it
to
rolls,
read an email,
like it keeps rolling for a second. Fuck, I ain't reading that.
It's an important subject.
That's on Paul, not me.
It's important.
Do you want to talk about other things first? Do we have anything else to talk about?
Well, let's tell them what it is, because right now they have no idea.
No, but that's the greatest thing. We never tell people.
We have
it's a mystery.
Otherwise, they're like, fuck it, I'm out. It's in the show notes, I suppose, too.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can tell them.
We interrupt your daily What the Hell Do Stripes Mean on Your Belt podcasts by bringing you mat etiquette.
Yes.
That's
yes. That's what it is.
It's important.
I did read the title.
I got to one part in there that was extremely hurtful because that was me to a T. I'm like, shit.
I can almost guess what that one is.
I'm like, I'm that guy.
I'm not looking forward because I guarantee I'm part of it too, and I don't know which one it is yet.
Oh yeah, I think everybody falls prey. The cool thing about this art is, I kind of grew up in the martial arts, right? I've been to different traditional Okinawan karates and all that kind of fun stuff, right?
Yes.
And Korean karates, martial arts, taekwondo and stuff. And it's very...
Taekwondo? We heard last
yeah, right. Taekwondo. Like, what the fuck did you just say?
Did you say taekwondo, you son of a bitch?
God, that hurt my soul.
You just offended like a whole culture.
Yeah. Don't like it. So, yeah, it's very, very formal. So it's regimented. You call somebody like master or saifu or whatever. I mean, you got to like count in Korean or Japanese or whatever it is, and it's too much for me.
Yeah, it's a little much.
It's too much. That's
cool.
why I really appreciate the extremely laid back version of Jiu Jitsu. But that being said,
the lazy man's jujitsu.
There's still etiquette, right?
Oh my God!
It's not a free for all.
No,
but there's levels to the game. Like you might go to one school that teaches, that doesn't teach that makes you respect the etiquette more, right? So a little more
definitely,
formal, right?
Yeah.
So you have schools that are more formal than others. That being said,
Kroyler's I've talked about that with Kroyler when he's going on visits and shit. He's like, yeah, they're not. Most schools aren't like ours that are more laid back on the tradition.
Yeah.
And he says and he has no problem with it because he grew up in that shit. But he goes, I'm pretty sure you get kicked out, Kim. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not disrespectful, but I'm also not respectful.
Right. Well, it's not on purpose disrespectful, right? So,
hold on. What day is it? It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Guess who just texted me? Yeah, Kroyler. Go ahead and send me another thing on Instagram, you son of a bitch, on Tuesday.
Nice. Oh, I don't get those.
I'm gonna freaking murder that son of a bitch.
I bet you will. I'll take video.
It's the only one I'm gonna bring up. Like, if it interrupts me, is my kids and Kroyler.
Nice.
Well, Mike. Al, if you do it, I'll punch you in the face too. No, I won't. I already
typically it's my brother going, hey, FaceTime.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Like, I don't have time. I'm very important.
We're important. People listen to us.
Ones of people on each continent, except for Antarctica. I got called out by Robert. You got somebody on Antarctica listening to you? Like, yes, motherfucker. I have a team of scientists listening to this very show.
You can't say shit because we already called ourselves out on that and said if you don't count Antarctica. Which, by the way, even if we had a way, our server doesn't read it. So fuck off, Robert.
Saying every continent has a better ring than...
Yeah, every continent but this one.
Yeah, exactly. It's not cool. Every kind that matters.
Well, I've decided we're going to kill Robert.
That's right. Guess who's my training partner on Wednesday?
And I'll be next in line. And I punch.
I'll get him for beginner's class. You get him for advanced class.
Sweet.
Problem solved.
Yeah, you'll be like, I'm not staying for advanced class. I'm like, bullshit, you're not.
Calling me out again for my shitty podcast is not on Antarctica.
I wish we could keep calling our podcast shitty. Really do. A lot less pressure. Don't you think?
I mean, it is. I've heard professional ones, and we're not that. But we're getting better.
I was going to do it to you. You keep knocking us.
You actually just played our the first one, right? And I'm like, Jesus.
Jesus.
I actually said that shit.
Holy shit. Did I literally do the gravelly radio voice? Oh, you did, Paul.
But on purpose.
Yeah, like you planned on that shit.
On accident purpose. Like, I thought that was the thing to do.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This is how you open a show.
I wanted to give you a high five when you did it. Now I kind of want to punch you now for it. Oh, I should have never done that, sir. Our podcast is well received, sir.
Nice.
We can't even say tens of hundreds. We're doing too good.
I like it.
Could you guys stop listening?
It's surprising.
It is surprising.
You know what it is?
My wit.
It's the goddamn pro
no,
tips.
it's not my wit. It's not my wit. It's not the fucking pro tips. It's how we tear them apart.
It's like, So then you get best of both worlds, right?
Yeah,
like
you get a little intellect.
If you actually want to learn something, there it is. If you just want to laugh at a couple of douchebags, also have that.
Boom. Yeah. We got two of those.
Yeah, that's right. Cover all our bases here on the Grappling Dads Podcast. See what I did there?
Yeah, I fucking hate it still. Like, made my skin crawl. Radio voice having son of a bitch. I do sound like Beaker, though.
You do.
I've been consistent with my shit voice. Just want to let everybody know.
I mostly have, except when I get sick.
When you get sick, you sound
like Steve Dixon.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's kind of hot.
But more interesting.
Gravelly.
Oh, making fun of Steve.
Oh, shit.
It's fun.
Shit musicians say go listen to it.
Guess what? Not
Shout out.
Not gonna be there this Saturday. Can't get me.
Yeah, right. Yep, you're working, and I'm going to be on the beach drinking Mai Tais.
Yeah, my wife's going.
Or water. Whatever. It's cool. My wife is going?
Yeah, of course.
Of course she is.
Mel will be there.
Nice.
I will not.
Mel's back. I got to train for a minute.
We should tell people we have a group training. The affiliate gyms and Kroylers all get together, just so everybody knows.
Funsies.
Be jealous.
I was super happy to get back to training this week. I had a week and a half off due to
chamfering.
That wouldn't stop me. A thumb falling off, no big deal.
We had tape and glue. You were fine,
dude. It was taped up. That worked fantastic.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Dude, it was awesome. Well,
mummified that thing.
It was awesome until it woke me up in the middle of the night throbbing because I didn't take it off. And I'm like, oh my God, why does my thumb hurt? Oh yeah. I probably don't need that to sleep with.
Yeah, see, I didn't have tape yet because everyone seems to hate me because I'm like, hey, tap tape. Send me some tape, you son of a bitch. He sends it to Paul, for one thing.
It's all mine.
Which is fine. All he had to send me was one fucking roll to my place. One.
Ooh, no.
All I wanted was one.
I got the mother load.
Hell yeah, you did. I got nothing.
I'm looking like a zombie tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, you are. Wrap that shit around your head.
I might as well.
Works good. Nope, not going to get hurt that way.
Be less scary.
But, so I asked him for some, and I get nothing. So I was working with half of what I wanted to tape my foot up with. So I'm like, my foot's doing so good. Yeah, I got home last night. My foot is not doing good. Yeah, fuck. It hurt when I got home. It didn't hurt while I was doing it. So, but I'll take it. Makes it easier to train.
Yeah.
I don't think I can run still, but we're gonna try next tomorrow. Sure.
Good. I missed a week and a half, and I felt during the warm ups like I was going to die. Absolutely die.
Did you?
I'm like, geez, a week and a half, and I already suck more than usual.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We're awesome.
I was glad to get back to it though.
Yeah, it's always good to get back on the mat. So I've been off too. That was my first time back in two weeks. I kept showing up a little.
Gotcha. Want to get into
If you're not there, fuck you. I hate everyone but Paul.
How dare you?
That was a compliment-ish.
I don't like it. Don't
it was a lie.
It doesn't feel good.
All right. Bye. All right, let's get into Kroyler's
It's long. We got to start this off early.
Fuck yeah, we do. Holy crap.
Kroyler's pro tip. So, before we start discussing blue belts and their stripes, let's take a quick
there's a T in that word now. Yeah,
I didn't get through the first goddamn sentence.
Nope.
Let me start over. Want to start over?
Why bother?
Okay, quick step back. We mentioned that part of growing into a blue belt is also learning proper mat etiquette. Let's discuss this. Depending on how formal your school is, this may or may not all apply to you. This is due to the laid-back influence from the Brazilian culture, but I am sure there will be sections of this discussion that apply to everyone in every school. Yeah.
Every school?
Well, yeah.
I think he's giving himself a lot of credit for this.
Well, I mean,
I'm so knowledgeable. I can pinpoint everything.
See, I've actually read ahead.
Oh, yeah, I did not.
There's things that definitely apply to every school.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, for shizzle.
I hate when he's right.
Me too. You know what he was not right about, though? Especially.
You won't let that go.
No, the fuck
you are
I
like
won't.
a fucking dog with a bone.
Yeah.
First, it was Tai Chi bitch hands.
Okay, I'll give him it was a word. It was just
a word.
It was just the wrong goddamn word.
Is the wrong word, or
It's
is it
the wrong
the word used incorrectly?
It's the same thing. It's
No,
like
it's not.
it's like an armbar is the right move, but if you use it in the wrong time, it's the wrong fucking move. Right?
It's giving up your back. It's a different name. Sorry.
It's my guard getting past is what that's called. I can throw up an armbar, and then they just pass my guard.
Holy shit, they're on top of me.
It's not my favorite shit. All right.
Will you read this specially good now?
Fuck you. All right. Here, I am going to lay out the foundation of the culture, and then I will discuss a few of the proper mat etiquettes, and you will be able to see where it all comes from. 1. The idea of Hespect. For you people that are not in the know, it's respect, but it's pronounce the R's. If you refer to last week's about Ricks and Gracie, it's a thing. It's a thing. Brazil is it disrespectful to say Hespect? Who knows? Brazil.
There's like a book out by Strombowski or some shit, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta read it.
Something like that. It looked pretty impressive.
Brazil is a country that is very proud, and respect is a huge trait. Japan, where this art originated from, is also a country where respect is everything, as I alluded to earlier. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I had a point.
I let you just go with it too. I was like, I'm not gonna help him. I'm doing something.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah. Next time I'm getting a snack, try that. Fuck you. Right? Remember that?
Okay. Touche.
Thank you.
Martial arts in general are very heavily influenced in the idea of respect. This leads to a trifecta of major influence on the culture of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Meaning, the idea of respect runs deep in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I will get back to this in a few. That means you have to wait a minute. 2.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, I got you. Brazilian culture, generally speaking, is very laid back, hardworking, and happy. Is it? How can you be hardworking?
Well, no,
and laid
I know
back?
that's the Brazilian
It's
aspect
like play
of
hard,
it.
party hard kind of thing.
Is it the mullet of all?
The mullet party.
It's the mullet of all. Is that what
culture,
he just said?
The mullet of all cultures. Yeah.
I think
Business
it is.
in the front, party in the back. I like that.
I don't think they
Is that
would.
not respectful?
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like that, but I said it, so I'm going to stick with it.
Mullets and porn sashes are the coolest thing ever. If you can do both at the same time, my man. Oh, Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon, grow a mullet for Christ's sake.
Dude, he could do... Oh.
Dude.
You want to know what I want to point out for Brandon? Is he... Because I call him Porn Stash now. He was like looking for a partner. I go, hey, Porn Stash, come here.
Nice.
And he's like, yeah, I got the Porn Stash. And I go, no, actually, you have a fucking goatee. Look at him. Next time you see him, his fucking goatee, Brandon.
Oh.
You're fucking it up.
Come on, Brandon. You had one job.
And I'm proud of you. Good way to get rid of it.
All right. 2. Brazilian culture, generally speaking, is very laid back, hardworking, and happy. This, too, has become a major source of influence on the culture of BJJ. This, too, will be revisited. Also means you have to wait.
You son of a bitch. But he just alludes to these great points over and over again and be like, guess what? I ain't going to talk about it now.
It all comes around. He's got to make 3 good points, and then he's going to get to the 3 points. So he's making 3 points twice. It's very important.
Yeah, he's building that. Yeah. He's building up the anticipation, that's for sure.
Trace, Brazilians are also a very warm group of people, which is very different than America or Japan. What are you trying to say?
Wow,
I'm not
we
fucking
aren't warm. I am fucking
you son
warm,
of a bitch.
dude.
Fuck you, bro.
Next time I see you, we're fucking cuddling. I'm going to show you warm.
And Tai Chi push hands the fuck out of your face. How do you like that?
What?
All right. Brazilians have very little personal space, and hugging/kissing is an expected social norm. You've never kissed me.
Yeah, no, what's up, dude?
Just saying. Now I
thought we were friends.
Left out. It's cool.
Not
though,
kissed.
whatever,
Obviously not a good enough friend.
I'm not judging. When greeting
We
someone
have problems.
new or an old friend, like he'll barely shake my hand to make eye contact. It's because he fears the Tai Chi. Positive, that's it.
I just think he treats that more of a disease. So he doesn't want to catch it.
That got to me. Fuck you. And that got to me a little. Oh, God, that's a little. Really funny.
Crying a lot.
Good one, Kip. Ass hat.
I'm bringing ass hat back. Have you seen that?
So how do these three factors play a role in mat etiquette? Well, they set forth the culture of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Martial arts in general are respect-based. Ours in... God damn it, I pushed the wrong button. Got it. Ours in particular stems from a country where respect and honor are everything, Japan. For Brazilians, respect is of very large importance. Then you add in a very laid-back, hardworking, and happy people to propel, nurture, and grow this new art, their art. Lastly, you throw in a pinch of... Jesus.
What is he making, a fucking cake?
He's making a cake. You throw in a pinch of warmness and a dash of... Oh, yeah. And you end up with an incredibly dynamic culture in this martial art. I like that. He's not wrong.
No.
Because you definitely got the respect part, and you definitely got the laid back part. And that's one of my favorite things about the sport. I love going in there, and it's cool. Everybody's buddies and your friends.
Yeah, it's family. It literally feels like family there.
But you don't disrespect people.
Just like in your family, you don't disrespect family.
Exactly. It's good shit. Good.
Just going to show you this real quick.
Jesus. The book is actually called Hespect.
Yes.
I like it.
There you
go. Hey, babe. Christmas is coming, and there's a book called Hespect.
I thought you were calling me that for a second there.
No. I expect to have Hespect in my stocking. Moving on.
It's a book. It's got good ratings, too. Check it out, people.
Buy it. Hell, or you could send it. Nah. So... all of the mat etiquette I am about to discuss stems from that amazing mix described above. 1. Bowing in and out of the mats. A lot of people don't do that.
That's weird. I do.
I do.
That's for sure.
I think if
sometimes I do the turbo version when I'm running late, yeah. But I still do it.
Yep. Yeah, I always try to remember that. There's very few times where I don't. And usually that's like if I go there on a Sunday. You know what I mean? And nobody's there. Yeah. And usually I still do, though. I really do.
I do, actually. And
you know the funny part is? Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
When I'm leaving the school and I'm stepping off the fucking curb, you know how many times I've bowed stepping off the fucking curb?
I've had the urge to do it when I'm leaving the back door now. I don't know why, because I think it's because that's where the mat ended, was the former back door. So I'll stop and I'll pause. You gotta go. Just go. Yeah, don't bow.
I've actually done that. Yeah.
It's easy to do.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. All right. Hey, this comes... God, fuck. I hit the...
Okay, you want to know what we're doing? I'm printing these things up.
Ooh, that'd be really helpful.
Because I'm about sick of the freaking thing being like that. So I'm going to print these up on my way here.
Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect. Hey, we took care of a problem. Problem solvers. This comes...
Let's see the follow-through on that.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I just called myself out on that.
Yeah, to be fair, we say a lot of shit we don't follow through on.
Fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Get used to it.
This comes as a reverence to the school, dojo, academy, and to the mats. It is a sign of respect to the common grounds where you will be putting yourself in very vulnerable spots in order to become a better version of you. Aww. This stems directly from the Japanese... This stems directly from the Japanese, I believe. My instructor also, on top of this, makes his students greet the people already on the mats in order of rank, although never at the cost of slighting somebody that has already started to greet you, even if they aren't as a high rank as the person you were going to greet first.
Okay, so like if a white belt walks up, you're walking over to a purple belt to that, right? And you still greet him. You don't go, fuck you, white belt.
You're like, you slow your roll, motherfucker.
Fucker, look down to your belt color. Fuck you.
No eye contact.
Just a white belt piece of shit.
I tell you what, if it was like that, I probably wouldn't last very long in the sport. Seems like a dick move, but...
It seems like it would hurt my feelings.
That's just what we do here. It's cool.
I like that he added that.
This is a Brazilian addition to the mix. Not all schools do either of these, and I understand that. Now I know that some schools don't exercise all this, and it's mostly because of the influence of the Brazilian culture, which is very laid back. You combine in their hard work, happy and warm selves. This leads to a certain freedom that other martial arts don't have. This freedom allows for the martial art to grow unrestricted, which I like.
Which I think is why I'm into it as much as I am.
Yeah, because it makes it fun.
The structure and all the rest of that, as everyone can tell you as a fan of this show, Kip doesn't like structure.
Oh, I'm not a fan
like
of structure.
Rigid. Like I like structure. That's like a loose structure.
Yep.
You give me rigid structure, yeah, I'm not gonna fare real well.
Yeah, if you try to put me back into a typical martial art, I would think it's the silliest shit ever.
Tell me why I have to do it this way. Oh, there's no good damn reason? Cool.
Yep. Like,
it's what we do.
I get it to a point. I get it. It's a martial art. It has deep roots. I understand all that.
Yes.
And I'm on board to a point. But at the point it becomes not fun because of the structure, like, ooh, I'm out.
Yeah, it becomes so rigid that you're just like, I'm doing this because I have to. I don't want to be there if I have to do it.
But I also don't like being so fucking aloof that there's no hierarchy, there's no structure at all.
No,
that's a
yeah.
problem too. Yeah,
but I think that's kind of why, because didn't Jiu Jitsu start in Japan? It's somewhere in Asia, and then Brasilia. Don't know where that
Good
came
word,
from,
bro.
Hey, they don't like us down there. They might. We have listeners. I guess I just fucked that up.
He did call me a fucking American earlier.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Dude, it was...
You fucking read it again, you fucking American.
It was awesome.
Damn.
It was well called for.
Yeah, I read it. It was funny.
Yeah.
But then down in Brazil, when they adopted it with their interesting culture of, like he said in there, they work hard as shit, but they'll do it at the beach kind of thing. You know, they don't actually know that, but you know what I mean. It's just so interesting to be laid back and hardworking at the same damn time.
Yeah.
They usually don't go hand in hand, but
hey, like I said, work hard, play hard, man. They got that to a T.
They really do, and jiu-jitsu is really just
most Americans are like one side or the other. They're either working all the time to death,
yes,
or they're lazy fucks that don't do anything with their lives.
Yes.
There's no homeostasis, bro. Can't meet in the middle anywhere.
Yeah, it sucks to be them.
Yeah, I'm either Steve Jobs or homeless. That's my options.
Don't think that's right? Go ahead and keep reading.
Okay. Number 2, bowing to the pictures of the great grandmasters Helio and Carlos Gracie, followed by bowing to the pictures of the head of your lineage, and then to your instructor and assistant instructor at the beginning and end of class, as well as to each other prior to rolling. So that actually makes sense.
No, that definitely makes sense.
Well, my wife actually had a problem with that. She's like, why are they bowing to a picture on the wall? Because to her, they're bowing to people that they will never meet because he's dead.
He's dead.
And,
so it's hard to meet him.
Or, Kroyler doesn't come up and do kids' classes. Ooh, which you should. Dude, you should come up and do a kids' class.
He doesn't do his own kids' classes.
I don't give
his
a
dad
shit.
Does them because he's better at them.
I give 0 fucks. He needs to do a kids' class, and I'm going to be part of it because it just sounds like fun.
It's not going to happen. You came in way too hot on that.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen.
So, so my kids have to bow to pictures, and they don't really understand who they are or why they're doing this. So
kids need that connection. It's hard to get that connection.
Right. So, well, now I can explain it to them because I didn't know this.
Oh, go.
I just thought that was one of the things that I dealt with and put up with because I don't, it didn't bother me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't understand why we did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, whatever, I'll bow to a wall. So what?
Wow.
Well,
even I caught that.
No, I kind of get why they do it, but I didn't. It wasn't put out by this.
Yeah,
it wasn't. I didn't know the culture behind it.
So technically, should we have a picture of Kroyler up there, like a really big?
We do.
No, like a really big picture of Kroyler, and then Chad's there. But what if he's not there? Should we put the caricature of him up there so we can bow to him too?
Ooh, the caricature of him should be on the wall too. I like it.
I'm gonna do it for him.
He's just gonna go one
the fuck,
motherfucker.
Who taped it up there like an idiot?
That's
me. I don't know how to use nails.
Guess who's not getting a key to the gym when they get a blue belt? I'm just saying.
I've been threatened to have that bitch taken away from me. I don't even have it yet. Son of a bitch.
Nice. Okay. 2A. This is a sign of reverence, a sign of respect to those that came before us, to those that have passed down their knowledge to us, to those that enable our growth. This is very much a Japanese influence. See?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, now I get it. I understand.
It does.
Because I had, like I said, it didn't bother me. I didn't get it. And my kids didn't get it either. Like, I don't know, just something we do. Like,
oh, cool. Really? Yeah, I did explain it a little different. I explained kind of like this.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Not really the origins, but yeah, the
great
idea behind it.
Gotcha. Numero 3. Tying your belt while not directly facing the highest person in the room. See, I got that from the Japanese thing.
Yes.
Because that was a big thing when I grew up. Like,
was it? Yeah, I didn't know. I was just told by Rob. I think Rob told me when I was like my second class in there. Yep. He's like, turn your eyes around. I'm like, why?
Why?
Why? Kip needs to know why. Yeah. And he's like, because you're being a douche. I'm like,
You know what's weird?
Fair enough.
So when I grew up, I never had to bow to pictures. That wasn't, at least in the ones I went to. I don't remember. Now I was a kid, but still don't remember doing that. But the belt thing, I do remember, so I never had a problem with that. I just did that out of habit.
Well, wouldn't you think that the Grand Masters, there was more an array of them for the other martial arts? It didn't come down to so focal on 1 to 2 people for a system?
I don't know.
I would think.
I barely remember.
They're much older.
Yeah. Now it's much younger. Don't recall.
Yeah, I don't recall shit. We're getting old.
3A. This is a sign of respect to your instructor / highest ranked in the room. Belt tying is something highly regarded in Japan. Tying it in front of your instructor is poor manners. You can look at them as long as the actual act of tying isn't directly to their face. Not quite sure of the origin of this one.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand why they do that. That's part of my habit.
Yeah, that's one I've been told don't do. So I don't do it.
Not mad at it. I'll do that. Cool.
Have you ever ran into this? When you're a sweet white belt and you just figure it's for everyone ranked above you, so you go to tie your belt and you're like, oh shit, there's another one. Oh, another person. Oh, turn another way, and there's another higher belt. And I'm like, I don't know where to tie my belt to, so I just walk into a corner and tie my belt.
Oh, no, I think. See, I took it.
I took it a little too far.
Yeah, I took it as just the instructor, like whoever's leading class, whether it's Kroyler, Chad, Morgan, Ben, whoever's above me in the front, I'll turn around. And
I took it at the extreme.
That's right. Anybody of a higher rank, no eye contact.
This is really hard. Everyone's ranked higher than me.
Nice. Number 4, asking permission to come onto the mats and into class if you're late. Here's a pro tip. If you're going to be late and your instructors make you do burpees like 10 for every minute,
stay home.
Yeah, just don't come in. Yeah, do everybody a favor.
Seriously, stay home. Mm-hmm. You didn't have enough respect to get there on fucking time. And I've been late. And I've gone to Chad and go, I will go the fuck home right now. I didn't even have my gear on. I'm like, I will go home.
Yeah,
if you want me to do burpees, and I've waited for the next class. I'm like, I'm on time for that one.
Yep. Well, there's a difference between, hey, my schedule dictates this.
Yes.
And you talk to the instructor, and it's
Chad knows my schedule. I can't make it.
But if you're just the guy that's occasionally late all the time, like,
oh look, I'm 10 minutes late. Look, no running for me.
Yeah, they didn't have to do any of the warm-ups. Perfect.
Nobody does that.
Moving on.
Quickly. Don't say anything.
No instructor has to share their knowledge with you. If you choose to be a turd and be late, a personal pet peeve, you should ask permission before interrupting the education and class of those that were respectful enough to show up on time.
That's beyond a pet peeve. That's like punching him square in the nuts. That's how Kroyler takes it.
Which is why I was so happy when he was late that one day because of car problems. Like, see, it happens, motherfucker. It happens.
Yeah. Who's going to tell him that shit, though?
Nobody. Did he do burpees? No, the fuck he
didn't.
No,
he didn't.
They're like, he's coming in late. Somebody tell him to do burpees.
And nobody said shit.
Not it.
If I would have heard that, though, sure as hell I would have said something, but I didn't even think of it.
That's funny.
Damn. That was a missed opportunity for me to be a dick. I don't like missing those.
Yeah, next time.
I'll get one.
You'll get one. All right.
I'll get murdered.
Essentially, by being late, you could disrupt another's learning. That is disrespectful. B, purposely skipping out on the warm-ups. Yes.
He brought it up on his own.
Fuck that. Like, look, I hate warm-ups. I'm not a guy. I don't like cardio. I don't like warm-ups. I take it back. I like warm-ups that are BJJ specific, like bullfighter pass and the stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind. I like those.
Well, you've said that from the beginning, so.
Yeah. But burpees and stuff, dude, that literally destroys my knees, and I feel like a tool when I can't do something. Does that make sense?
No. Oh, dude, it makes beyond sense to me because I feel like the biggest asshole right now.
Yeah, you and I both understand.
I fucking hate it. I feel so horrible when I'm there, and everybody. Like, I don't think anyone's thinking it because I come in, I stretch because I have to because my hips suck. But that's the only thing I stretch is my hips, and then I'm like, oh well, just join in the warm ups because I'm late from being at work and picking my girl up. I feel like shit. I don't think anyone else cares, but I feel like shit.
Well, it's funny because when I know people like you or anybody are injured and they're stretching, they're doing what they can, right? Dude, I don't care at all. Just
it doesn't bother me at all.
But when I can't do it,
I feel like an asshole.
Hurts my feels.
It does. I'm like, why am I such an asshole? No one.
You're an asshole, but for other reasons.
Yes. Well, everyone knows that. Damn, everyone does know that.
That's pity.
Crying on the inside.
Yeah, good.
Nope.
Purposely skipping out on the warm-ups, which paints you as lazy. Remember, Brazilians are hard-working people, and it makes you seem like you're weak or disrespectful, as if you're better than your teammates and no longer feel the need to do that. Yeah, it does come across. See, exactly.
It does. Exactly.
So that's why I don't like not being able to do shit, because I don't want them to feel like, oh, I don't need to do this shit because I'm better than you. And hell no, I'm just broken.
I'm just broken and my schedule blows, and I work 30 minutes away from here. But I talked to Chad right when it happened. I told him, I'm like, dude, I'll stop coming to the early class. I'll just hit the late class every day. And he's like, dude, you got to do what you got to. I know you want to be here, so you do what you got to do. Just get here. Yep. And then.
Yeah, most people are really cool if you come to them and say, "Here's my situation," and they get it. They're not gonna be like, "No, dude, you can't park the class."
No, doucher. Well, they would to me, but yeah, I hope. I think I've said it out of the class, other shows. Please, everyone, don't hate me. I will be back to being a complete moron and doing full warm ups.
Nice.
Well, partial because I still can't get there in fucking time, but I won't have to not run.
You know what you should do? Quit your job. C. Purposely showing up just to roll, skipping the warm-ups and the instruction.
Ooh, who the fuck does that?
If you're a motherfucker that doesn't pay attention during instruction, like you don't need that, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care if you... Oh, this is a pet peeve. So, I've had it, I've been in martial arts and different stuff a long time. Mm-hmm. There's nothing worse than like the beginner belts already thinking they know a technique. Like, oh, this is just...
I've gone over this 13 times.
Yeah, this is so remedial, and I don't need it. And they're not paying attention. They're looking all around the room. They're just being a total fucking tool bag because they think they already know that move.
Watch it again, fucker. You don't know it perfectly. No one does.
Dude, my go-to thing is an arm bar. And you know what I like looking at? Arm bars, so I can do them better.
You just talked about that.
I did.
Like a month ago. You talked about how you saw a better way of doing it. I think Morgan showed it to you. And I just said that like she was a cat that just found a cookie. Didn't mean it that way. Like, Morgan showed you?
Of course she did. Oh, she's
a fucking badass.
She taught the advanced class last night. She did a fucking fantastic job. I love the instruction.
And you want to know why I think she's going to get better and better at it? Because she was good before. I loved going to her classes. When she was there, it's that purple belt gives her that validation. Like, yeah, guess what, motherfucker? Yeah. I can teach you. Because she could before. She's the same person, but she's like you said, she got the confidence. Yeah. But
now that she's going to be teaching more and more, that just gets you better. So,
fuck yeah.
By teaching
she's going to murder.
Oh my God, it gets you so much better, so much faster.
She's going to murder. It's going to be great.
That being said, if you don't know what you're doing, don't teach people.
Yeah, and don't. Don't. And even like, I try my damnedest not to, and I don't think I do. But like even last night, I told Brandon, I'm like, this is my shit. This is what we do, what I do a lot. And he's like, cool. And I'm like, he does it better. What the fuck am I doing wrong, Brandon? Brandon's a 2-stripe white belt, 1 stripe, 1, 2, somewhere in there. So he just started. Yep. But he fucking studies like there's no tomorrow. And so, yeah, he was using some term about a fucking move. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like, yeah, it's this. That's great. You're speaking gibberish.
Nice. But clearly, Kip, you need to watch more YouTube videos.
I just don't. I just can't do it. No.
That's actually probably good.
I can't.
Grand scheme.
Yeah. Well, I learn what Chad wants in the way he wants me to learn, so.
Perfect.
I guess he's okay. Except for threatening to kill me.
Which he hasn't done yet, sadly.
What?
Well, what?
Oh, yeah. He's already threatened like 3 times to kill me. Just recently.
Nice.
I gave him some shit about coming on the show. That was a mistake.
No, don't do that.
That conversation didn't end well.
Chad does what Chad wants.
Yeah, he threatened me. Bodily harm. Whatever.
All right.
I mean, it's cool.
See. All right. Skipping the warm-ups and the instruction like a douchebag.
I cannot believe any asshole would do that.
Oh, people do. Very disrespectful. As you are saying you're above working out with everyone and that you don't even regard your instructor's lessons as something you need to learn. Exactly. Don't be that guy. Even if you think you know it and you're bored by the standard cross-collar choke that you might have learned 1,800 times before, pay attention. You might learn something new from something different,
and then I'll even
variation of it.
And I'll even give you some of that because I'll give somebody that yes, you've seen it 8,000 times, you've done it 8,000 times on a cross collar choke. Yeah, you probably won't learn shit from what he's showing you if you're a purple belt and above. You really won't. But guess what? The person that's going to be rolling with you probably fucking can, because if they're teaching that shit, guess what? It's because most of the people in the fucking room don't know it.
And you got to understand that.
So let that person work on it. Yeah. Don't coach them through it or anything, unless you're coaching what you were just shown. There you go. I'm cool with that, but don't act like a douche. Me like, I got this. Do it, whatever.
Yeah, you mean
this is the way I do it.
The 10 reps you put in last month was good. Like, that's all you need. Now your cross-collar choke is perfect.
Yeah, no, that's not who the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what I mean, though? Yeah,
yes,
some people just think that. Like, no, I've already learned this like 2 or 3 times. I know this move.
Yeah, and how my statement to Brandon might have came across, because he might have thought, like, because that's not how I meant it. It wasn't like, this is this. I'm just like, this is my shit, so hopefully I can do this. And I couldn't. Not the way that Chad was showing him. Like, that's a fucking slick way of doing it. So I had Brandon helping me get through it and ask questions to Chad. So it was perfect. And, he supposedly knows less, which I highly doubt, because he seems to do way more research and retain that shit than I do.
He's a smart dude.
He is. Except for the porn stash. God, I can't get past it.
Keep that thing.
I'm going to bring shave. Oh, dude. If I get him in a triangle, pretty sure I can shave that bitch off with some clippers.
I'm pretty sure he'll just slam you on your head.
It's fucking worth it. Get rid of that damn thing.
Maybe. Oh, you guys could have a bet. You could have like a little mini competition.
Oh,
I like this. Oh wait, it's all coming together.
Oh God,
it's all coming together.
It's not going to end well.
So the next time we're in class and it's open roll, you and him roll. Best 2 out of 3.
No.
Best 2 out of 3 is good.
No.
He's got you by. He's
a
enormous.
Person.
Yeah.
He's got me by me.
He's got 1 stripe. You got 4 stripe. It equals everything out. It's like equal.
No, because you want to know what? He will do so much to not use his weight on me and not hurt me because he's such a fucking nice person. It'll just become this stupid dance, so it's pointless.
No, it's a competition. It's a competition now.
He's too nice of a person. He won't want to hurt my brokenness.
Hit us up. You want to do this, don't you, Brandon?
He might want to hurt me,
yeah,
but he's nice enough that he won't.
See, problem solved. Competition.
No,
be fun.
Fuck you, Paul.
Oh, and if he wins, which he will, you have to shave everything but your mustache, and this is gonna be great.
Yeah, it's definitely not happening. I'm the pretty part of this show, so.
I just want you to have a mustache so bad.
Oh my God, I've done it. It's fucking awesome. I look like a fucking 80s porn star for sure.
Nice. So anyway, yeah, don't be disrespectful. Pay attention, even if you think
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what this is. You're there. You paid your money, but that doesn't get you out of fucking being respectful to the people around you while they're trying to learn.
Yeah, because they don't. Pro tip: they don't need your money. They don't need you. Don't think they do.
No.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a tool, go somewhere else or don't go.
Yes. Agreed.
Like it. Number 5, asking permission to leave class early. A, same reason as coming in late. You could be a distraction and or trying not to roll. Who would try not to roll? That sounds awful.
It does.
That sounds awful. Awful.
Oh, you want a quick side note on rolling?
Yep.
When you're 2 skinny motherfuckers like me and Ben.
Yep.
I don't know if he noticed, but we claimed shins yesterday. Holy balls, did that hurt?
Yeah, getting
shin to shin.
Clanged. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh fuck! I don't think, and it looked like it didn't bother him, so I acted tough, but that shit fucking hurt.
That's like Muay Thai. You imagine like trying to kick somebody, bam, and then you just catch a shin.
Oh fuck! But anyway, just sorry, want to throw that out there. Hey Ben, you're tougher than me.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, good point. I never actually thought of doing that.
Shin to shin hurt. We were doing a drill, but leaving early is bullshit, dude.
I don't ever leave early that I remember.
I think I've left early because I was vomiting when I first started, and oh no, I have left my kids. They were like so shitty when me and my wife were like, one of us gotta leave. They're really fucking annoying.
Okay, that could actually go around this. So if you have your kids there and they're being kids, right, as kids do, I wonder how the etiquette like it. Just be like, Dad, nobody needs to listen to this shit. I'm gonna be out. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I think I'm annoying everyone. Yeah, I'm out.
I think that's acceptable. But if you just plan on leaving early because you don't want to roll and do all the, the
even if you don't want to roll, like, just hang out and watch I love watching other people roll.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because I've been doing it more when I'm injured. I just kind of pick my spots. I'm like, all right,
you'd be surprised.
It has nothing to do with anybody there. I just don't want to. I end up using my foot that I shouldn't.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what you can learn by watching somebody roll too.
Yes.
If you're injured or you can't roll or whatever reason, air quotes, you have for not rolling.
I think it's just pure stupidity.
Yeah. Number 6, dirty geese.
Oh.
Yeah, don't be the dirty gee guy. Don't be the dirty. You know what?
I want to add in there, don't be the dirty person, period. You're never going to smell your own beautiful musk, but everybody else can.
I got another pro tip.
Oh, go. Just to cut me off. That's fine.
Sorry.
I was done talking, evidently.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm done.
Okay. So let's say you have to leave right from work and go to Jiu Jitsu, as most people do.
Yes.
They have body wipes.
They do.
Yeah. So you can go to the bathroom, rub those all over your nutsack or your armpits. Not in that order.
I don't know. Maybe you like that.
Maybe use more than one of them. Thing. That's the thing. They got these little wipes thing. They can smell like oranges or whatever. And they got ones actually for jiu-jitsu that are like antibacterial or they got tea oil.
Tea tree oil,
maybe don't do that. Don't do that before you roll, because then you smell like tea tree oil, and that's actually
you hate tea tree oil.
That's actually worse than body musk, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either.
So bad. Anyway, so yeah, little hygiene,
and just here. So, Jordy chews gum. I threw a portion of class. I know, because he doesn't want a bad breath from people.
Thanks,
now
Jordy.
take that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Take that to your whole freaking body, please. I hate rolling with people that smell. Everyone remember my story about Play-Doh? Because the dude that smelled like Play-Doh, that's not a pleasant smell when it's in your face.
I could stand Play-Doh. I couldn't stand when it smelled like hot
now. Yeah. Hot now.
Yeah.
McDonald's for anybody not from Michigan.
All right.
West Michigan for that matter. But yeah, that was bad. Smelling fast. Take your gi out of your freaking car, dude. Holy shit. But yeah, have a clean gi. Don't let it just sit where you're eating. Ugh. Yeah. Steal food. Oh god.
So dirty geese. Again, not washing your gi and your gear is not cool. Not anywhere in the world. So don't be a tool. He's a poet. Didn't know it. This is pretty much self-explanatory. Yeah, if I got to talk more about that.
Yeah, come on now.
You got issues. Number 7, not keeping proper hygiene. I guess I could have waited on
those.
That.
Yeah.
Check.
Whoops.
No instructor will ever appreciate having to tell you that you need to shower and wear deodorant because you smell like a combo of truck stop and shameful sex. Tell me, Kroyler.
I love how he just brings out some crazy shit.
Tell me, what does shameful sex smell like?
Let's ask Steve. I bet he knows. Come on, that was funny.
Deep and heavy sigh. Trust me, this happens, as I had to have this exact conversation with a student in the past. Oh.
Whoa, that would be so uncomfortable.
Did you go with the dirty trucker or the shameful sex analogy, Kroyler? This, too, should be self-explanatory.
Can I throw something out real quick?
Of course you can.
I have a little tangent. I've been through this. So,
twice, yeah, you were a manager of...
Twice I had to go through this. I was a manager at a large cell phone company. Very large. And it was a corporate. So
yeah, Boost Mobile. Just kidding. It's not.
Fuck no, I want to work for that ghetto-ass shit.
Trying to be funny.
Yeah, it's not.
Failed.
That sucked. And so... multiple times. I'll give you one. The first one was a guy, and I was approached by the whole staff at different times, then kind of as a group. This dude never showered. You could clearly tell he didn't wash his shirt.
Hippie never showered, or
No, just
some people don't shower on
I would
purpose,
rather
and some people don't shower because
no, this dude didn't. I mean, he
better.
probably showered, but I don't know if he used soap. And because you could tell, like, throughout the week, like, I think he showered probably in the beginning of the week, because by the end of the week he was greasy, and you could see the grease on the collar of his shirt.
Ooh.
So everyone has dirt on the collar of the shirt. It's just if you wear a dress shirt, guess what? Or a collared shirt, it's gonna have some nastiness on the back. It's just if you wear it every fucking day as a uniform.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you cheat. Your wife fucking cleans everything all the hell.
No, I just don't have that kind of job.
Yeah, you don't actually. Fuck, you have a nice dark shirt, covers everything. But if you were wearing a collared shirt, it looks like you would physically see it. And he was to the point where I actually got, we did, what do they call those? Surveys. So they would do them for customers. They would send them to customers. Yeah. Like 1 or 2 surveys that came across that mentioned how bad he smelled.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I had to go to this guy, have a meeting with him, had to bring in HR because it was so touchy. So HR from a different freaking city had to come in for me.
Oh, that's not
and I
awkward
had to
at all.
oh God, it was fucking horrible.
Oh.
And I had to talk. All HR was there for was to be like, yeah, don't fuck up. Thanks. Yeah, so I had to tell him, like, it's just not acceptable.
How'd he take it?
I mean, it was so uncomfortable. He took it well because he had to.
What are you going to say? Yeah.
You know, what the fuck are you going to do?
I quit. Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Everybody wins.
So my other one was very similar to that, but it was weed. He smelled like weed all the time. So don't do that either, people. That doesn't smell good to others. So that came up in the survey also.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, and the last one I'll throw out to you was not a personal experience, but it was another manager had to deal with a girl that had bad feminine smell that you could smell from across the table.
What do you mean?
You don't know what that means?
Yes, I do.
Please, I'm not explaining that. That is not going to happen.
No, talk that through.
Nope. I don't even want to mentally bring it up, but I did because it popped in my head. I'm like, oh, this is horrible.
Well played, sir.
All right, everyone.
Can we move on now?
Don't make your coach do that. It's horrible.
No, I actually dealt with a guy at a big box store where you buy TVs once. He was helping me. Yeah. But by helping me, he was helping me throw up in my mouth because it was so bad. Oh, man.
Oh, that's horrible, dude.
It is. Number 8, the slap and bump. This is all Brazilian. It is a way.
Oh, is it? I was wondering where that came from. But anyways, go ahead.
So did I. Actually, I
never thought. I thought about it just recently. Like, why the fuck did we do this?
Really?
Like, I get it. It's the start. It's respect. But I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I kind of knew that was a little respect thing. Like, all right, cool, we're ready. You know, now, and somebody's not just. Okay, hold on. Somebody's not just jumping on your back, and then I'm going. I do that shit all the time. That's just.
Oh wait, you're disrespectful as fuck.
Slap and bump, or he's not looking,
or got your back.
And this one might have been one of the ones that affected me a little bit. Like, oh yeah, okay.
Right.
I mean, I do it when it's most of the time
when it's funny.
Yeah, until somebody's not looking, and I can't help myself. I literally can't help myself. All right. It's a way that signifies mutual respect and trust to each other. It's a sign of friendship and camaraderie. So yeah, apparently if I jump on your back, you're not my friend.
No, that's wrong because you only do it to people you like.
I do it to everybody. B, remember, Brazilians are very laid back and a very warm group of people. Jiu Jitsu enhances that. Whenever you roll with somebody, the level of connection and understanding between you and that person is incredible. You learn so many things about a complete stranger in just 5 minutes rolling. The bond built with that person is built in a single roll. The slap and bump is a Brazilian way of displaying that. Good to know.
Did not know that. I like it.
For real, though, man. You'll learn more about somebody rolling with them for 5 minutes than talking to them for an hour. Like, you'll
so what,
know.
But then going to that, what do you think about the people that are like, but he's a good guy off the mats?
Well, we're going to get to that later.
Is it on there?
Oh, it's on there.
Oh.
It's on there.
Uh-oh.
We'll get there.
Uh-oh. It's almost like I've talked to Kroyler about it before.
So, yeah, you can... Exactly. So, if you can be the nicest dude in the world, to your point, like, as long as you brought it up, you can be the nicest dude in the world, but if you roll like a dick, dude, you're a dick. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, don't...
If you can't control yourself.
Yep. Yeah, if you're just rolling for blood because I got to win because I'm better than you, go fuck yourself, dude.
Yep, pretty much.
Sorry.
Go ahead and read.
9. Gotcha. Found it, people. Found it.
So is he going to stop after this one?
We'll see.
Because it's 9.
Yeah, we'll see. Number 9. So this one hit home a little bit. I didn't like this one. It made my sphincter pucker. I'm like,
I don't even know what this is, but I can't wait.
Cursing and prima donna behavior is not acceptable. That's all I do, bro.
Well, no.
That's all I do.
No, you don't. Cursing, yes. We curse a lot.
Yeah.
But it's out of humor. And I don't do it to Chad. Neither do you.
No, but I curse.
We do curse a fucking lot. But we don't, like, I'm never looking at Chad to make a joke and go, fuck yeah, Chad.
Yes.
No,
I try not to do it in front of the children. That's respectful, right?
Right?
But yeah, if I think somebody's like...
What's a prima donna? I mean, I get it, but what do you mean in Jiu Jitsu? What do you think?
I've always thought prima donnas were people that kind of think they're better than others, like hold themselves to a higher standard, like stuck up, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of thought
Or
about
I'm
that with the added thing, like notice me because I'm special.
Yeah.
Is that it or no?
Yeah, I guess. Like if you want to take your shirt off and like flex and stuff like that.
I do that all the time. Then they go, "Hey,
dude, my dad bought
you're
rocks.
kind of fat." I'm like, fuck. Stop pointing it out.
Speaking of dad bod, did you see my text to Top Mount?
No.
You look it up real quick. Get on your phone.
What did you do?
Get on your phone. It's really...
Oh, yes, I did, actually.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if you want a middle-aged dad bod, we can model for you.
So they had this beautiful model that's modeling one of their shirts.
Yes.
And I'm like, dude, I can model for you. Like, that can be part of our services. Like, you hit me up. We can really speak to the middle-aged dad bod crowd.
That was awesome. I laughed my ass off. I forgot you said that. That was funny.
I might still try to take the same picture that she did with the same smoky eyes.
You have that shirt. It's the Adidas shirt.
I do. I love that shirt. I might just...
You have to have that downward angle also that she had going for her.
Is it okay to actually cut and paste, like do a side-by-side?
Oh, yes. I don't know how you're going to save that photo.
Oh, I can crop stuff. It's cool.
Well,
I can do that.
You should totally do that.
I'm going to do that.
That's one heck of that's a great thing to do for our sponsor.
Perfect. Consider it done.
Yeah, Tom Mount, we're going to hook you up.
Yeah. You just wait. This one's for free. That one's going to cost you, all right?
Oh, wait, they already kind of pay us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever, moving on.
Should I, like, tight roll the bottom of the shirt and, like, halfway up the
I think
tummy?
it needs a knot.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it needs a knot in it.
Perfect. Number 9. Okay, cursing and prima donna. I'm not sure if I'm a prima donna, but I might be. I don't know. Let me know, Kroyler. Fuck. A. The mats are the single thing in the world that makes us all equal. You get people from all walks of life, from all different kinds of backgrounds, training together with mutual respect and camaraderie. People that otherwise would have never become friends or even met. Therefore, if you start acting like an idiot or a tool bag... Oh, wait, a total D-bag, not a tool bag.
That's
thing.
juice bag on the show, by the way.
Juice bag. Then you need to be removed, or at least that behavior needs addressed.
I feel like that was aimed towards me.
Yeah. I'm sorry I cursed, Kroyler. Did you have to be so mean about it? You could have said that way nicer, a little on the low down.
You have my number.
I didn't read it, but I had to because it was in front of me. I get that. Like, if you're just swearing on being an absolute douchebag, like, don't do that.
Like getting pissed because you get tapped. I think it's the kind of the way I was taking all that shit with the prima donna part.
Have you ever you've met the people that they can't say a sentence without swearing? Like, fucking and fucking.
And I think I swear way too much on the show, but I've been told you swear, but it doesn't, like, offend me. You do it so much. But, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though. It's
So, fucking, and then fucking slap, fucking.
Yeah. Use it for, like, adjectives and adverbs and everything. It's like,
a period. So, I went to work the other day. Fuck.
Like I swear a lot. So when you're offending me, well, not offending, but you know what I mean, like making me go, really?
Is that really
You're doing that a lot. And that's coming from a guy that does it a lot.
That's not good.
Maybe don't be that guy. Or maybe I'm just trying to make up for the fact that I'm that guy. Who knows?
C'est la vie.
Sorry, Mom. All right.
Oh, your mother again.
Yeah. My mom can't give me a stop swearing, so you're not going to do it, Kroyler.
No, not going to happen.
Okay. There are many others, but I am going to stop at 9 to piss off Paul and Kip.
You motherfucking asshole.
Happy now.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Just want to throw things.
Yeah, that. But it gets better. This journey could go on much longer.
You fucking dick. He goes right at me.
But I will cut it short for Paul's sake, as I'm sure he has already butchered this. As a matter of fact, the first fucking sentence I butchered.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Now, with all this discussion of respect, we must address maybe one of the most important things. Now, technically, this would be number 10, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
But he wouldn't give it to us.
No, he didn't. He didn't label it number 10. But this is,
every list from now on is going to skip 10.
Yeah, this is like the room 13 or the floor 13 on some stupid superstitious elevator.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
it doesn't exist.
This is it.
10 is gone.
Yeah, no more 10s. Okay, the idea of respect for your training partner. We must respect our training partners enough to help them grow, to want to see them grow, to help them prepare for fights or for testing. We must also respect them when we roll. Yes.
More so, I think more so than almost anywhere else.
So I think it might not be a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu culture thing, but in my mind, part of the culture is I want my training partners to do well. More than I want to do well
I think
myself.
that's really true because I just want everybody to kill it.
when my teammates were testing for their blue belts, their purple belts, I was so damn proud to be part of that team that would help them do that, to see that look on their face, you know, that accomplishment, that, you know what I mean? That means more to me than my own improvement. like being
part of that. It was well, shit. I couldn't even do anything for the purple test. I was sick for the last two, so I was sick for the boys all getting their blues, and I couldn't do it. I was sick to the point where I was going to get others sick. Like I'd been to the doctor. I'd been so sick. I'm like, fuck.
I think that goes under number 8.
Yeah, like don't be a fucking asshole.
By hygiene, you mean
it's hygiene. Don't get people sick. So I was sick. I literally could barely hold the coffee or whatever that I was drinking. I could barely hold it up. So I missed that. That sucked. But I wasn't missing this purple because I wasn't sick. I was just injured, and I still felt like a fucking tool bag. But at least I was on the mats for them, and I could not be there for those two.
Yep,
love both those guys. I was not gonna miss that because their successes.
Their success is our success.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And without training partners, guess what you don't get to do? Fook and train. So, don't hurt your training partners because you think you're better than them. That's stupid.
Well, it's really stupid.
And rude.
It is. So, what do you think about going on to... do we talk more about this?
A little bit.
Let me read the rest of the drive. Read more.
Meaning what exactly? Well, I must be able to roll hard and aggressive with a training partner that is healthy. Hell, this is jiu-jitsu after all. However, I should never roll so hard that I disregard their well-being. That is unacceptable. Jeopardizing your training partner's well-being for a potential tap in a roll or an ego boost is stupid and childish. Your aggression and intensity level should never be higher on your priorities than your awareness of your partner's well-being. It goes on, but would you like to pause on that? It looked like you had something to say.
I do a lot on this because I don't go hard. I mean, I did when I started because I didn't know any better. But as soon as I figured out, like, this isn't helping me, sure as hell isn't helping the person that I'm doing it to. And I pride myself on not doing that, and I try so hard to... Like, I feel bad when I drop to my own game, even. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to drop to my back. Oh, that's Kip's game. What a douche. I feel bad for that, let alone trying to kill somebody.
To his point, but this is the jiu-jitsu, right? Like, we're not doing ballet here, and we're not...
but...
And I'm okay with, hey, you're really strong and you got a good grip and I can't get your grip off. I'm not mad at that. Or you're putting a lot of pressure and I can't get out of it.
No, that's jiu-jitsu.
Right, exactly. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. What I'm talking about is when you're just flailing and spazzing and, you know.
You're pushing so hard. Instead of just putting pressure on someone, you're just cracking into their eye socket with your shoulder. It's like, no.
It's like you might as well get a headlock and squeeze their head for the tap. Like, do you feel good about that? Did you just jiu-jitsu the fuck out of somebody, bro? Like, no, dude.
No.
If you haven't gotten the tap in a few seconds and you keep on squeezing harder and harder, You're fundamentally fucking it up.
Yeah, and
stop it.
And it's not, if you have to fucking use your strength, guess what? You're fucking doing it wrong. And I should know. I do it wrong a lot. But I never over pull. I will pull on something for 2 seconds, not even, and I'll be like, this doesn't feel right, let it go. Either I'll readjust and try to get it right, or most of the time I just let that shit go because I didn't do it right, so I'm not learning. They aren't learning a proper defense because I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, we had a previous pro tip about that, didn't we? If you're a white belt and you're torquing through shit just to get the tap,
yes, we did talk about that.
You're teaching yourself bad habits.
Yeah.
Like you're teaching yourself the wrong technique. Like you're going to have to unlearn that
before
shit.
You move forward. Yeah.
So rather than just going, I'm going to get the tap because I squeezed really hard. If it wasn't done right, then you're just
you learn nothing.
Yeah, then
you actually are detrimental to your own success.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you're going to think, hey, that worked, so I'm going to keep doing that. But that's not a thing. Like you hurt somebody for the sole purpose of getting the tap. When one, your technique was shit, and two, why are you trying to do that to your training partner, bro?
Yeah, it's
whoever.
Yeah,
don't do that.
No, there's no reason to. It's like using the moves that everyone knows that are jiu-jitsu, but you just don't do it to a training partner. Like Masa Pao. We don't Masa Pao people in fucking class. Why? Because it's fucking crushing someone's throat.
I don't know, man. I would have Masa Pao somebody. But respectfully. Respectfully, it's a thing. So, it's kind of like the Ezekiel choke. You know what hurts really bad? A fucking Ezekiel choke.
Fuck yeah, it does.
But you don't just like go wham and
you have to have it controlled.
Exactly.
Or you're going to hurt someone. Yes, a proper Masa Pao.
Just don't. You do it respectfully. It's kind of like a Kimura. Like if you just rip on a Kimura and torque that thing and break the grip, dude, you're gonna fuck somebody up for months, up to a year of they're fucked.
Yep, can't do anything.
No, don't do that. So when you have something locked up, put it on slow. Unless you're black belt and you know exactly when to stop. I'll give you a good example. I was rolling with both Ben and Coach Chad does this all the time. Like
high brown belt and the high blue belt,
right?
Just so
I was rolling with Ben just yesterday, and he was going for a pass where you put my arm behind my back and trap it. But he understands that puts a lot of pressure on your shoulder. He also understands that mine are kind of fucked up. And he actually goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't want it." And I didn't say shit.
No, but they know.
Yeah, I was just going to deal with it and move on. I'm not going to, you can't do that to me. I don't like saying that. But he knew enough to go, and he let it go and went right back to square one. Zero.
Doing something else.
Yeah. Out of respect. Or Chad will get like a Kimura lock up and go, "Oh, that's your bad shoulder," and he'll let something go that he had perfectly locked up and he would have got, and he knows he would have got it, but he let it go because he's more concerned about his training partner's well-being than his own fucking tap.
And exactly. So, and I'll use my for instance is with lower belts that we've like me, white belts. Brandon, Larry, Jordy's done it, and he's a blue belt. But those guys have all verbatim gone, "What's broken on you again?" And they'll be like, "It's this one, right?"
Do you want a list?
It's everything.
We have a whiteboard there. Maybe we could just write down what's broke on us.
It'll just be a picture of us.
Yeah.
And, like in the David.
Circle what hurts.
Like the Da Vinci thing. And then we'll just
the whole thing.
Circle this thing. But they don't mean it like, "Oh, well, you fucking broke." They mean it so they can roll to that. Right. They can roll to not hurt that, but they can still have their fun roll. And every time, what do I say? "I'm fucking fine. Go."
Well, I've got mostly well enough to roll where I know it's injured.
Yeah, you're healthy for us. You're fucking tip top shape.
Well, not only that, but I'm used to rolling certain ways to kind of go around my injury. So there's things I just can't do, so I don't do them. So I'll let people pass my guard a lot because
it hurts.
It hurts. It feels better to get smashed in side control than to try to hold them in guard. Yep. So I'm like, whatever. Can't help yourself.
So, but yeah, comes down to they're very aware. And there's one thing to say that you're aware of someone. Fucking be aware of that, please.
Yeah, prove it.
Yeah, prove it by not fucking insulting me.
Right. All right, moving on. My biggest training partner is one of my best friends, and we roll very hard several times a week. Gotcha. Yeah, we are very seldomly injured. and even much less so will an accident happen between us. We aren't angry with each other when we are done. We are still great friends. That happens because we are rolling with mutual respect and care for each other regardless of the fact our intensity is pretty high.
Well, that's you and I. You and I, when we roll, it's pretty freaking aggressive.
Well,
we've never hurt each other. I don't think at all.
No.
I've never been like, oh, drop. No.
So I'll take a good example. Like me and Adam. Like Adam is bigger, stronger, better in every way. And
he uses his face.
He uses his face a lot. His face gets
gi burns
up
every
constantly.
fucking week. It's hilarious.
But me and him have a style where we can get after it.
Yeah.
But he never, ever hurts me.
It's never too much.
It's always in 100% control, and it's always using whatever technique that he's good at.
Yeah, really solid at it.
Yep.
And like with me, he experiments because he's just so much better than me. He's a fucking purple belt and a really good one. But yeah, he's fine. He tries weird shit on me, but it's all so controlled. It's never, oh, whoops, I missed it. I punched you in the ear. Sorry. It's
right.
Which is a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how to control your shit.
But yeah, it's like it's okay to roll hard with partners that are good with that, right? So you can't just roll hard with anybody. You have to roll hard with the people that are good with that can control it, and you have to be able to control it yourself.
Agreed.
And if you can't, if you keep on fucking people up, guess what you can't do? Control that shit. So settle down until you can.
Yes.
Problem solved.
Yeah, totally agreed.
Okay. The same goes for people who are trying. God, fucking yeah, you got to print this shit out.
Yeah, I know. Fucking use your finger.
The same goes for people who are trying to work through an injury. Let's say a hurt knee, and you decide you're going to repeatedly attack that particular knee. Well, that makes you a fucking tool. Goddamn right, Kroyler.
Damn right.
Goddamn right. Instead, you should respect them enough to work with them through their injuries, not against it.
And I don't think we have anybody in our school that will attack an injury.
No, I've never. Ooh, I don't think I've ever experienced that.
No.
Like I've been pretty lucky.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like what's injured? Why? So I know what to attack. Duh.
Sweep the leg.
Right.
Sweep the leg. Karate Kid rules.
Yeah. That being said, I did wrist lock your wife on her bad wrist.
That was fucking funny.
So I really didn't mean to actually do that, but I ended up actually, hurting her a little bit. I'm like, oh Jesus. I'm a dick.
Damn it, Duger.
Jen, when you listen to this in about 10 weeks, I apologize.
She never fucking catches up, so she won't get her.
I don't know. 12 weeks. Now, does that mean I can't ever go hard enough to tap my better training partner? You mean spaz out and maybe get an edge? And if they get hurt, that's their problem.
Accurate.
And if they get hurt, that's their problem. They can tap. Well, I have a better question. Why don't you just get better?
Oh.
Shots fired, motherfuckers. Shots fired. See? Exactly. So if you are rolling with somebody better than you and you have to amp your game up to 100 to try to get an edge and tap them, don't. Don't do that. Just fucking tap out like a man or a woman and deal with it. Get better. Like ask them, hey, how did you do that? How what could I do better? Like we always talk about communication. Like if you're not going to ask your better training partner what you could do better, where you went wrong or something, it's detrimental to your own jiu-jitsu, especially so you're not going to ask the question and you're going to ramp it up and potentially hurt them because you want to win. Fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck off. Morgan is really good at like beating the fuck out of me.
And everybody.
And
to be
everyone. But she's also the first to be like, telling you while you're rolling what you're doing wrong. She's never talking shit.
Nope.
Ever. She's just like,
she's instructing.
She's literally instructing me. You're giving me too much space. I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? And then she'll literally let me get a little closer to me. Like, that's what you need to be doing. Okay, good. And then goes back to fucking me up a different way, but whatever.
Yeah, she's fun to roll for that reason. She's the consummate instructor. Like she
can't stop herself.
Well, which is
in a
great.
Good way though, because she coaches what she knows.
Right.
She just knows a lot.
So when you're able to coach somebody as you're rolling, they can get a better idea of what they're doing in the moment, and I think that's great.
Awesome.
We talked about that. Like one of the times I told you, "Hey, you're being a spazzy douche right now."
Oh, best thing ever.
But it had to be in the moment because if I told you after, you're like, "When?"
Yeah, no, I wasn't. It's a standard. No, it wasn't. Dumbass. Well, and that's that. Actually, do you mind if I go on another tangent off this? Or
go ahead. It's almost done.
Is it okay? So good. that brings me to one of my biggest points is what the fuck do you do with the person that has no clue that this is their problem, that they are spazzing out, they are going too hard, they are doing whatever it is that's it's creating an issue. What the hell do you do with that?
Okay, there's a couple of pro tips. So, okay, not everybody listens to the show, unfortunately, but if you ever have a moment where somebody doesn't want to roll with you, they refuse a roll, guess what? You're that guy. You're that guy. If somebody doesn't want to roll with you ever, like if you go, hey, want to roll, and they say no, and maybe this becomes a theme, you're that guy. So if you can understand that, now you need to go to your coach and be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Conversely, if that's not, you don't get that, right? But you're the coach of the school and you have this happening. You need to be aware of it. If somebody comes to you with a problem, you need to do the same hygiene conversation, but this, right? So yeah, it's not a fun conversation. You got to, in not so many words, hey, people don't like to roll with you because you're hurting them. We got to figure out why and what's going on. So you have to work on that fundamental problem. Like I know of a few people that you're not allowed to roll for 6 months. Like you don't get to roll.
Yeah,
because
I've heard of that before. Kroyler talked about that.
Yeah. So if I keep on getting time after time people coming up and going, dude, this guy keeps hurting me and I don't like to roll with him. If that happens, then you got to go to this guy and say, hey, look, you're cut off, dude. Like you're on probation, double secret probation. You understand what I'm saying? Or something. I'm just, clearly I'm not a coach and I don't know what the fuck to do. So that's just my idea.
There's a reason why Paul and I don't coach.
No,
we suck.
Yeah, one, we're not good at this.
But on top of that, we have no clue how to be politically correct.
No.
I would go to that person and be like, stop being an asshole. What do you mean? Figure it out, douche.
Right. Your money is no good here. Get the fuck out.
That doesn't work for people, basically enough. Yeah. So, but you hear the excuse of, I don't think they know. I believe that. I love how we're both stuttering. My brain's hurting.
I have a story. Back in 2000, I'm going to go with 6.
Okay.
My friend Jesse, I talked about before, he got me into Jiu Jitsu. So I went down to class. It was the old Aikido building they did Jiu Jitsu in. And they were having no-gi. So I went in there. And I fucked the shit out of people because that was back when I was huge. Yeah, you talked
about that before.
And it was in jiu-jitsu, it was 2006, so it wasn't very well known. There wasn't any blue belts, right? Like you might have had one blue belt and everybody else is a one stripe white belt, if that. Yeah. It was, so nobody knew shit. So whoever was bigger and stronger won. So I walk into this class and I'm the biggest, strongest guy at the time. Weird, I know.
So it's a fucked up gym.
Weird. You look at me now like you were the.
Are
really?
You sure?
I've seen the picture of you in Kroyler.
That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, He's a mountain compared to you.
I'm an average size man. All
you
right.
really are. Like when you hear average, it's me and Paul.
You're right. You look up average in the dictionary.
It's like, oh, look, you're 6 foot tall, about 170 pounds.
Little below average in intellect, but other than that,
Neanderthalish. It's fine.
But no, so I went in here and in my head, jiu-jitsu was about winning, right? It was a fight. So I would fuck the shit out of people and can opener them, and people would be like, no, that's not a legal move. I'm like, fuck you, dude. It got you to tap. I didn't care because my understanding was I need to win, and I would do whatever the fuck it took to win. So I was that guy, and that had to be, but I didn't know, and I had the same thing, right? So I asked people to roll, and guess what they told me?
Nah.
No. So you know what I took that as? A fucking compliment that I'm too strong for you. I'm too good for you.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to contort the added information to however it fits in your brain.
Right.
Well, I just don't know how to deal with it. Thank God Chad's our coach.
Yeah, right? You deal with this shit.
I do not want to deal with that if I had to. Yeah, I don't... Man, it's a tough one. Because you're literally going to turn whatever's... Like, for me, people don't want to roll with me. I'm like, it's because I'm an asshole.
Well, look at you.
That's probably true, though.
And smelly.
Yeah, smelly. Oh, God, Kip, you
Why do you smell like
bank.
Cheese fries?
Why do you smell like a bank?
Why do you smell like money? I can't handle this.
This is disgusting. Yeah, it's a tough one for me because I don't think anyone's ever turned down a roll with me. Not one time. I have had people not come to me to roll because I'm so injured. They're like, you're fucked up. Bye. Can't blame you. I sucked to roll with because it was after my accident. I was so hurt. No one wanted to roll with me. Like, you're fucking broken. In my head, I thought everyone hated me though.
No, I didn't want to roll with you. I'm like, I'm not going to be the guy that injures
Well,
you
dude,
more than you already are.
Everything I did hurt.
Yeah.
Like I should not have been there at all. Like fuck.
We should have took notes.
But
imagine if you took notes. You just still suck. Whatever.
It wouldn't have made sense. It would have been like gibberish and a rainbow with a unicorn on there.
But at least you tried. Hespect.
I don't think that's what it is. I really don't. Hespect?
Yeah. All right. Accidents will always happen. However, for some reason, they happen less often with the higher belts than they do with the lower belts. Why? Because they are better and less spazzy. And they are very attuned to their partner's well-being and their body. Special pro tip.
What? A pro tip within a pro tip?
A special one. See,
Specially. It's a specially pro tip.
I was almost going to say, I'm so glad he didn't use specially in this whole fucking thing.
Oh, wow.
Wait, hold on.
Read down a little bit. Hold on, wait.
Special pro tip. That level of awareness actually helps you think outside the box and helps you perform techniques with better timing. That is a fantastic fucking point.
That is really, really good.
A fantastic point. So if you're torquing on shit because you're trying to get stuff and getting after it and just, you know who you are. Every white belt ever. It's the detrimental thing. So when you stop doing that and start to think outside the box, okay, let this go and flow.
Yep.
Go with it. Flow it. Go with it. Flow. Yeah.
Stop.
Yay, I'm a poet too, Kroyler.
It's the worst voice ever.
Christ.
Don't do that.
Anyway, you'll get better timing. Now, if those accidents keep happening and you're always involved, well, you need to reevaluate your jiu-jitsu. And the solution is to just improve, not to be a bigger ninny hammer. That was when I
heard you got all fussy about that.
Like,
what doesn't ninny hammer fucking mean?
Hammer.
Did he explain it? I didn't get a chance.
No, I looked it up. It was a word, and then I felt stupid.
Of course he doesn't. You think he's going to slip the fuck up now?
That was a good word. Like
That's
after I'm like,
what does it mean?
Basically, jiu-jitsu. Jesus Christ.
It's a really shitty word for jiu-jitsu, you fucking asswipe.
Douchebag came up in my head. Jiu-jitsu came out my mouth.
Well, ninny hammer. Good old ninny hammer class. You fucking idiot.
Literally. Douchebag was in my head. Jiu-jitsu.
You said it so confidently, too. Like it's fucking jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu, ninny hammer.
Oh,
not the same shit, people.
Ninny
Don't listen
hammer.
to me.
I swear that fucker sits there with a thesaurus like, watch this.
Yeah. When I read ninny hammer,
scarily enough, he doesn't.
What in the motherfucker is a ninny hammer? And he's like, you fucking American. I'm like, you ain't wrong.
Oh, yeah, you didn't explain it. He just told you to fucking, you're an American.
Yeah. I could actually feel the eye roll through the text.
Oh, God,
great.
yes.
All right. Last 2 sentences. Respect your partner's well-being, because without them, you can't improve. No one can improve alone. So quit hurting people. Fucking fucks.
So, yeah. I mean, it...
Here's
this is hold on. This is
you got something. Yay.
I do. Well, whenever
Let me cut you off.
Well, whenever
again.
we always do that. Well, when I'm stuttering, it's because it's a very touchy subject for me because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to be. I honestly don't.
Let it all out, kid.
I don't want to truly be mean to anybody. I really don't. If it's playful, yeah. If somebody's going to get a kick out of it, namely myself, I will say it. But I also won't lie to anybody. Like, if you ask me straight up if I'm this person at the gym, I'm going to fucking tell you. But no one would ever ask. But just be aware of yourself. It's driving me nuts. Like, as you get better and better, as you get those stripes, as you get color, all those things, those all mean a lot. They also mean you should be a better partner with every stripe, and even more so when you get more color. Be a better partner. And that's what this all fucking comes out to for me. Don't hurt people. Yeah, be a better fucking partner.
Yeah.
They aren't learning. Fuck yeah. Be a better partner. You can help that. Fuck.
I don't know how else to say it, people.
I just can't say it any differently. Be a better partner.
The other example I would use, so let's say that you don't know that you're the ninny hammer. right?
Mainly because I don't know what the fuck it means.
Look it up, you fucking American.
Oh, I'm going to call everyone at class tomorrow on Ninny Hammer.
Check.
Because they won't know this show yet. It's going to be great. What's a Ninny Hammer?
Well,
got to listen to the show, bitch.
Then we're still not going to tell you. It means Jiu Jitsu, apparently. Because
Paul's
it's fucking
dumb. Jiu Jitsu. We're at Ninny Hammer class today.
Oh, man. So I was rolling with Brandon yesterday.
He comes up a lot. What the fuck?
It's the porn stash, bro.
Like, it really is. It throws me off, man.
You're my new hero. Get the mullet and then, God status. So... And what I would do is I would just kind of pull him on top of me into side control. And he's getting kind of, he wasn't getting fussy, but he's like, come on, man. Like, he didn't want me to just pull him on top.
Yeah, no.
Because it's like, it's a cheap win if I get it. I'm like, no, I'm working on specific shit, and I'm also showing you.
But will you fucking tell somebody before you do that shit? Because it's annoying. You've done it to me, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing. It's one of those things where I'm working on stuff. I like to, if I pull somebody on top of me and
yes, that's what you're working on to work out of.
Right. So it's, in my mind, rather than trying to fight for top, right? So that a lot of people try to fight to get on top, and that's all fine and well, whatever. I'm not a fan of it, and here's why. You get a position that you didn't earn, right? So if I start on bottom and I can't sweep or submit from bottom, I get what I deserve, right?
Correct.
And if I get the sweep or if I get the submission, I get what I deserve, right?
Correct.
So, in my mind, I win either way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but...
And I'm also showing somebody... Hold on. I'm also showing somebody...
He knows I'm going to say something. Hold on.
I'm also showing somebody that it's perfectly acceptable to start in shitty positions and not have to get the win every single time because it doesn't matter. What matters is learning.
But the way it feels is that you're not trying. So you just got, it's better if you just lead with it. Be like, hey, I love working from this position. Right. Please try to jack me up from this position. Because when you don't, it literally, because you've done it to me, and until I realized that's what you were trying to do, I thought you weren't trying, and you're like pacifying me as a lower belt. Like, you suck so bad, you'll never get me here. That's not it, but it's how it feels. And I bet that's how Brandon felt. Was
okay,
like,
that makes sense. Yeah.
You're fucking pacifying me like, oh, right. You won't, work from here. It's no, it's not that. That's not what you're doing. You're literally like, no, I'd like to get smashed from here, so it's my work to get out of here.
Okay, that's very valid. I never thought about it that way, but that's a great point.
Victory.
Ooh, that hurt to say.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I am not pacifying. Like, I think you suck so bad, just starting my fucking side controller mount. No, I'm not doing that.
No, and you want to know why I know this? My wife taught me that. I got to be honest with you. My wife taught me that. She's like, because we were trying to talk about, she goes, fucking drives me nuts when Paul does this. I'm like, but why is it so annoying? It's really not that bad. It shouldn't be that annoying.
That's awesome.
And my wife explained it. She's like, it makes it feel like I suck. She's like, it feels like I suck, and he doesn't think I could do it, or he's not going to try.
Oh, to be fair, I don't think she can do shit. So she's right.
You better watch out. That bitch is scary. Watch out. Fuck. I don't fuck. Do you notice I don't talk shit on my wife?
Brand new. Like, you're a wife. What do you expect I think you're going to do? Like, shit.
Yeah, she's obviously not your wife. She will fuck me
really
up.
Funny.
Yeah, she's getting fucking a ton better.
Dude, I love rolling.
So's Mel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man.
For shizzle.
Mel's doing so
Dude,
great.
Mel's pass is a motherfucker, dude. She got this new pass she's working on. Dude, it's a motherfucker.
Guess who's been helping her with it?
Your wife.
Me.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck you. I helped her with that shit.
Clearly not. You can't pass shit. So,
well, that was just me.
I know. That's why I said it.
That's not warm and fuzzy, you prick.
That was the point. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah, pro tip. I'm not just pacifying people, and nobody, maybe some people are, but generally people are
most
working
time,
on something.
No,
right?
Yeah, it's just when you go, as I used to call kitten on people, you were working for a position and a shitty one, but that's what you were literally working towards. Yep. It didn't feel like that.
Yeah. Well, when Brandon said something the second time, I just pulled him on top of me in side control, and he's just like, no. I'm like, well, I still tapped you out, right? So
fuck.
It doesn't matter where you start, homie. Just stay there. Well, then I try to give him a tip like, hey, you know what? You're a big dude and you're not trying to use your weight, but you need to use your weight.
It's part of your game, bro. Because if you're not going to get smaller, which I don't think it's possible, because he's big dude, tall. It's not like he's a big fat dude. We don't have any fat dudes that are close. We don't. We just have bigger people that are there. He's just one of the bigger guys. Yep. So guess what? That's part of your fucking game. Part of my game is legs. I got long legs and strong legs. I fucking use the hell out of those things. So your weight's part of who you are.
Yeah.
Part of your jiu-jitsu is your weight.
Yep.
It's how you use it and use it effectively and not use it to fucking just smash, because then you're not learning. But using it as part of a pass, hell yes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because that's what Mel's figuring out. She's got some legs and she knows to use her chest to hold down a leg. That's what I've been teaching her. Is like, okay, well, she's like, well, if I like no-gi. I'm like, all right, well then smash me with your chest. She's like, what? I'm like, watch. It's same pass she does with that under the leg.
Yep.
And I just smash down on my freaking. As soon as you get that knee past the middle, lay on my chest. I mean, lay on my knee with your chest. And she's like, holy shit, that works. And then she pulled it off of me later. I was kind of pissed. It's like, fuck. Why do I show things to people?
Kurt Osiander said something like, yeah, teaching jiu-jitsu is like teaching snakes how to bite you. Because I'm like, that's really true. And that's funny.
And the only reason I show Mel is anything is because she asked me, because we're personally like friends outside of class. So she comes and talks to me and you. You makes more sense. Me, not so much. But those are the little things I can teach. Like, I'm light. I can help with that.
Right.
So
I was talking to Ryan too. Now Ryan is very dynamic. He's really good.
Fucking ninja,
dude. He's really good. He's got a very dynamic game,
and he's got the balls to try it too, which is awesome.
Yeah, when he's on top, he's one of those guys that can get after it. But I've never been hurt by him because he can control what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And even, like, I mean, we've talked about, I talked about this before. He tried a fucking flying armbar.
Nice.
That's a good way to kick me in the head. He didn't.
Yeah. So I told
he's controlled chaos. That's what that motherfucker is.
Yeah, I get it.
He is. He's controlled chaos, and he's good. Mm-hmm. That fucker's good. Don't tell him that shit. No. Don't listen to the show.
Well,
Ryan.
I was telling him yesterday after we were done rolling or changing, and I said, hey, I complimented him on his game because it's really
he's good.
Great.
He's really good
for his level. Is really great.
Caleb, him, really good.
So I was telling him to start doing what I do, basically. Dude, pull people on top of you. Start in a really crappy position.
Yeah.
Because when you're on top, you're already good. Like, that's already pretty good, right?
For the time that you have put in and what his goals are for right now, he needs to put himself in the shit position.
Work on defense and escapes. Like,
oh, man, he'd be fucking dangerous, dude.
Oh, exactly. Because right now when you're on top, it's really, really hard to get you swept because you have great control.
Yes,
you have great base. Yeah. You got great spot, great posture.
And he's
you're
fast.
very fast, very dynamic.
Very fast.
Yeah. But when you're on the bottom, there's some holes in your game, bitch. So,
and he'll tell you that, though, because he's ended up in North-South, and he's. I think we had a conversation. He's like, I really don't even know what the fuck to do when I get to that position, defense-wise. Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, put yourself in that position more.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's what the fuck I did.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, you want to lay on top of me? Sounds fun. Mm-hmm. It's not, but whatever.
If you have a handful of weeks where you're just stuck in the same position for like 30 minutes at a time, well, then you'll eventually figure it out.
And it gets more comfy, too.
Yeah.
It does. So, you want to pull it all together, Paul? Or you want me to pull it all together?
Bring it on home, Kit.
All right.
Bring it on home.
Basically, what Kroyler's pro tip brings it down to, and what we boiled it down to is be a good fucking partner. Don't spaz. Act like your belt. Act like your rank. I threw that one in there for me. But if you are a blue belt, control yourself like a blue belt. If you're a white belt, spaz the fuck out when you're first starting. That's what we all do. But if you're a 4-stripe white belt and you're about to be a blue belt, you should be a great partner by then.
Yep, agreed.
Just in my opinion. And
don't go for the win, go for the learn.
Be a good partner by helping others do better than yourself. Guess what? You'll end up being better any damn way. Hate being corny. That shit's true. You got anything else?
Nah.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it's just so simple. Kroyler, it took you like 18 paragraphs. I fucking summarized that shit in fucking like 5 words.
Yeah, to be fair, you summarized it in the last paragraph. The first, the first 9, but number 10, Kroyler was fantastic.
10 was on point.
Home, yeah.
He will never give us a 10.
No. That hurt.
All right, sponsors, go. Who's first?
Guess what we got? We got a box tap tape.
We did. We're going to get taps.
Apparently you whined enough, and I got this huge fucking box.
It's not whining when I bitch to my sponsor to give us some shit to make his company better.
You're not wrong.
Just saying.
Still sounded like whining to me. Still thankful I got the tape. So
I was going to say, what the fuck? He sent you the tape. You're good.
I wasn't the one whining. But thank you, Kip, for whining. So I got the tape.
That fucker. Oh, I'm going to see that fucker this summer.
Yes.
I'm going to get him.
But yeah, so what you need to do, people, you need to get on Amazon. You need to get some tap tape. You need to review some tap tape. And then, rinse and repeat.
Over and over again, please. Was it Clark? Yeah, Clark that bought some. He told us not to sell out. I do believe that was him.
Yep.
Have you left a review yet?
Do it.
Do it. Now. If you haven't.
1, 2, 3, go.
No. Please.
Do it.
Now.
Go. Tap tape.
Twice.
Get your tap on.
On Tuesday. Then we have Black Line Jiu Jitsu. It's our gym. Come play with us.
We're fun. Mostly.
Yeah.
Mildly
insulting.
Yeah. We're not fun per se, but we have
others.
Fun people. Yeah.
We have others that you'll love.
Yeah, we were the douchebags we were just talking about, basically. So
yeah, that's us.
We'll stop doing that.
We just realized about halfway through, we're like, holy shit!
Oh, he's talking about us, isn't he?
Everyone turns down rolls with me.
Oh God!
Everyone hates me.
I guess I got to go buy some wipes after this podcast.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
You smell now.
I know.
So come check it out if you have a kid in the area.
Oh, for
it's worth
fuck's sake, get your kids
drive.
I won't swear in front of them, I promise. I can't promise that. I'll try really hard not to swear in front of your children.
And it's not that we need kids for a kids class, because actually we don't.
We need a bigger
our gym's going to have to fucking grow, because it's just such a great class. Right. Apparently, you have people come and watch. We have very few kids-wise. We have a lot of adults that are like, oh, God, that's scary, and walk out. But kids have a lot more guts. So they are coming in and having a ball, learning a great skill, learning a great defense. And Chad, Morgan, Ben, Adam, I'll even give, I don't like telling good things about Adam, but they're all really, really good coaches, especially for the kids. They take the time to, single out kids for doing well, help out kids that need the help without making it all awkward, with most coaches have a problem with. Like, hey, that's a sucky one. You go over there and suck with that guy. It's like, oh.
Okay.
But so it's, I can't rave enough about all of our classes, but the kids' classes are definitely top notch.
Look up Kroyler as well. As long as you're on the interwebs, just type his name in, check out his website, go visit.
You should. We're supposed to be on there. We're not. Because...
Wait, whose fault is that?
At this point, my wife's.
Ooh.
Boom! It's my wife's fault. It moved. I passed the torch. It's now her problem.
This is your pile of shit now, sweetie.
Well, she is the smartest of our crew, of the Grappling Dads crew so far.
She's doing better on Twitter.
She's with Kroyler. So her and Kroyler are in the same levels.
Yeah, Kroyler kind of...
He became part of the Grappling Dads. What the fuck happened there? That was a misjudgment.
Really not.
Anyways, well, there he is.
Now I know where I'm fucking up, though. Check.
Thanks.
Got it.
So
Don't
my
be
wife,
a douche. Check.
We're supposed to be on the website, so you guys should check periodically to see when we get up there. Yeah. It'll be really well
when
written.
we're on, let us know.
Yeah, we're on. Just give me a call. My wife would have taken care of it. Our website should be being improved also by my wife.
Oh, thank God.
We suck, bro.
I tried.
And your wife did everything she could to save it, and it just didn't happen.
Oh, dude,
your wife's like, I can fix good. I can't fix shit.
Right.
She made it good and passable, and good. It needs to be rewritten because it started from Paul and I.
Yeah, essentially what I did is I tried to put 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag, and
your wife made that shit work, though.
And stepped on it.
Yeah, we just need those two to get together and fix shit.
God, I'm sorry, people.
Because we have a lot of people going to our website. I just want to apologize. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I suck at life.
It's kind of shitty.
I apologize for sucking at life.
Ignore the bad spelling and grammar. We'll have the wives fix it. The grappling wives.
I'm good at chamfering things. Like
chamfer the fuck out of your thumb.
Whatever.
So, cool. And the last and certainly not least for our sponsors is Top Mount Apparel. We talked about them a little bit earlier, but they're our newest sponsor.
Yep, I gotta come up with my my cool selfie model pose.
Splice that shit in. It's gonna look great. That woman's gonna be jealous of you. I can tell you right fucking now.
Dude, this dad bod.
Woo!
Yeah.
And
get ready, ladies.
Outshine them all, baby. Outshine them all. But check them out on Instagram. They do have some great stuff going on. They're part of, what's it called? Proud something.
Oh.
Just a white belt? Proud just being a white belt?
Can you change it to just a white belt?
I think we need to start our own. Like, we're gonna give props to people that don't like jiu-jitsu.
You get
and
negative
just,
likes,
like quit.
Fuck those guys, yeah. Yeah,
we're gonna have one for people that quit.
For all the homies that quit jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
we're here for you.
Yeah, way to give up, fucker.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be called. Way to give up, fucker.
Yeah. Proud BJJ white belt. Look them up on Instagram. They got a great page.
And they just keep growing too. So
God, they're awesome.
So does Top Mount, and I'm glad to be part of Top Mount
Good
team.
peoples both ways.
I don't know. He hasn't introduced us yet though, so we're just talking to shit.
Yeah.
You see that? Have you seen that though? He hasn't announced us.
He's waiting. He's waiting for my modeling pick.
Or he's waiting for quality. You're gonna be waiting a fucking while, though.
Dude,
you signed on to the wrong show, sir. But
sorry about your luck.
Yeah, I know a lot of people listen to us for what we like because we give honest opinions. I really like Top Mount stuff. It's all. I think they use mostly 100% cotton shirts.
Yep.
And
yeah, we haven't sold out yet, so we're cool. No code words, you know.
No,
I'm not rich yet.
No, not yet. I don't know what you're bitching about at this point. That just threw me off. Where you at?
I don't know.
Just complaining about something. But back to our sponsor. Check them out on Instagram, Top Mount Apparel. Their website's right in their bio. And wait to see a picture of us as being part of them, because I guess it doesn't really count until they say so, because right now it's just us assuming. We could have just bought some shirts.
Right.
Been like, fuck yeah, we're sponsored by them.
Here, sell us a bill.
Next, fucking shit. That was on my credit card. Yeah, next week we're going to be sponsored by, Ford. Just because we fucking bought a car.
I'm going Honda, bro.
Yeah, it's Mini Coopers.
Quality shit.
We're sponsored by Mini Cooper because I bought an old one.
I'm going to be sponsored by my 1932 Ford Roadster.
Is it a 32?
Yeah.
I thought it was a 35.
No, those are stupid.
They're so similar, you jack off.
No, they're fucking not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're fucking not. You're retarded.
Now I'm looking. No, oh, fuck.
Yeah. If you think they're similar, you're really a stupid man. Stupid man.
Gosh, stop. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Hold up, I'm looking up Paul's dad. We're going to see what this was. Oh, yeah, shit, it is a 32. I knew better. I should have known better. I think we even talked about that. That's bad.
So for those of you who care about hot rods, you got 19, 28, 29. There's Model A's. Look very, very similar. 30, 31, same shit. 32, Model B. Standalone, best fucking hot rod out there. Then you got 33, 34, very similar. 35 is something completely fucking different altogether.
Oh, is it? Nice. Nice. Picked the one year that really sucked. I'm good at this game. All right, Mini Coopers.
Yeah. Stuffing things. Jiu-jitsu.
I know those, and do things positively.
Yeah.
Be that guy.
So this week's episode, don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
This is Grappling Dads. Out.
Bye.